I love the smiles and everybody coming out. What a beautiful morning. Thank you all for being here. And I'm very proud to join you and here to announce another step forward in our efforts to invest in neighborhoods across the entire city of San Diego. But before I begin, I would like to take a moment to not only welcome all of you who are here this morning to celebrate this important milestone, and particularly our Councilmember Monica Montgomery, who is here with us today. Councilmember, yes, you can applaud for her. Councilmember Cate. I know we have Cynthia C.K. Swirl-Yabler, who is here today. Cynthia, representing the Bay Terraces Community Association. Rudy Batista, of course, president of Phil-Am Bay Terrace Seniors Association.
Yeah!
We have former city council members joining us who've also been working on this project for a number of years. Myrtle Cole and Tony Young, who are here today. Thank you for being here. Herman Parker, our Park and Recreation Department Director. Herman, I know you're somewhere here. And James Nagelbort, our Public Works Director. But of course, all of you, 100 strong here today from this great district and from this great community, and are here to celebrate a very important groundbreaking. We are here today to finally, and I emphasize finally, break ground on the long-awaited Bay Terraces Senior Center. It was over a decade ago that the city leaders laid down a very thin layer of gravel right here in preparation for the vision and the goal that one day we would have a senior center here. But that was a promise that was never delivered until today. And today we are making good on that promise, all of us who are here, and building a center that will be as great as the community that it serves. And this is just the latest example with my help from my colleagues on the City Council of the historic investments that we are making in neighborhoods, as I said, throughout the entire city to improve the quality of life for all San Diegans. And we would not be standing here today if it wasn't for the tireless advocacy of you all who are here today, who would help say, let's make sure we do this, let's keep pushing forward, let's keep pushing for the funding, the design, the implementation to finally get us to where we are. You've been pushing for this project for nearly a decade. You wanted a place and deserved a place where family and friends can gather. You wanted a place where seniors can exercise, play cards, have fun. And you wanted a place, I think most importantly, that this community could call its very own. We heard from you loud and clear. That's why I set aside $500,000 in the budget a couple years ago to begin designing this project, as you remember, when we were here a couple years. And last year we stood in this very spot to announce that we had secured the final $5 million to get this project across the finish line. And today we are here to break ground so this beautiful senior center finally gets built. This is going to be a 3,400 square foot center, and it's going to feature a multi-purpose room, a commercial kitchen for hosting community events, an office for city staff and crew, public restrooms, of course, and many upgrades to meet the American with Disabilities standards. And I'd also like to thank all of our community partners and residents who have continued to push for this desperately needed project for so long. I particularly want to thank Councilmember Monica Montgomery, who really hit the ground running, who represents this vibrant community. And I also want to thank all of our city employees who helped get this project going. You know, when city employees see a project that they know that a community is going to love, they really jump in with both feet. To all of our city crew who is here today, thank you. Thank you for continuing to work hard on behalf of this community, as I said, to get a center that we're all going to be proud of. Today is a great step, very positive step in the right direction for this community, and I couldn't be more grateful for all of your help, all of your support, all of your great, as I said, enthusiasm and energy and tenacity to get us to where we are today. We're going to hear from a couple speakers, then we're going to turn the shovel to make it official here in just a second. So please join me in welcoming our council member from this area, Councilmember Monica Montgomery. Monica?
Well, thank you, Mayor Faulconer, for that introduction. And good morning, community. We made it. We stand here today on the site of the long-awaited Bay Terraces Senior Center. To let everyone know how long-awaited this center is, the original request for the center dates back to past Councilmember George Stevens' office in 1990. To the Philam seniors who have been organizing here Monday through Friday for 29 years, congratulations. Congratulations. And thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and most importantly, your patience. To the dedicated seniors who were unable to join us today during this momentous occasion, the first shovel breaking ground today is in your honor. Thank you, Mayor Faulconer and Councilmember Cate, for sharing in the community's excitement to break ground on this project. This project is the will of the people, and it is a result of a community organizing to hold people like me, Councilmember Cate, and Mayor Faulconer accountable. 29 years is too long for a project like this to come to fruition, and we, including me, need to do the right thing by our community and plan, design, and develop and construct in our communities in an intelligent, equitable, timely, and most importantly, a transparent manner. Thank you to the seniors and to President of the Philam Bay Terraces Senior Association, Rudy Bautista. I can call him Uncle Rudy now. Yeah. And thank you to Cynthia Swirl Gabler. Cynthia is also my Rise sister, and this was her CAP project, which she will probably talk about. But I am so proud of her and her tireless advocacy, her effective community organizing, and most importantly, your respect and compassion for your Filipino elders. Thank you, Cynthia. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Dancing and fellowship with our senior community, bringing seniors to city council and town hall meetings, town council meetings. You have given a voice to a vulnerable and precious population in our city. And I personally thank you from the bottom of my heart. Economic empowerment is one of my priorities. When a multi-million-dollar infrastructure investment comes to our community, it means temporary construction jobs for our residents. There will be temporary construction impacts to this neighborhood, but we will be working with the community to resolve the issues with parking, the staging of equipment, and other impacts that come with projects of this magnitude. I look forward to the fall of 2020, when construction will be completed and we can all share in the grand opening. I want to thank my predecessors for all of their work with this senior center, and former Council President Bernal Cole is here joining us today, so thank you. Thank you. And I want to thank the residents that participated throughout the years. And so thank you so much for being here. This is a grand occasion, and we all deserve it. Thank you so much for being here.
All right. Thank you, Councilmember. Now I'd like to introduce Councilmember Chris Cate. Chris?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. As a Filipino American, it is an honor to be here this morning celebrating the groundbreaking of the Bay Terraces Senior Center with my fellow Philams. Decades of dreams and hard work are becoming a reality, and because of your tireless advocacy work, shovels are going in the ground today. For the first time in history, senior citizens are expected to outnumber children. Currently, 1 in every 5 San Diegan is over the age of 65. We must continue to invest in our senior citizens and provide them with quality facilities and programs so they're connected, safe, and secure. The Bay Terraces Senior Center will serve as a bedrock and meeting place for our community. Itong Senior Center ang mas importante para sa aking Pinoy. I applaud Mayor Faulconer, city staff, and my fellow city council members for helping our Philam community have a senior center they can call their own. Mabuhay.
Very good. Thank you, Councilmember. Well said. It's now my pleasure to introduce somebody who needs no introduction. Cynthia, thank you for all of your help and your support. Continue to represent this great Bay Terraces Community Association. Cynthia?
Thank you. I'm going to try not to cry, everybody. Singer and civil rights activist Sam Cooke once sang, "It's been a long, long time coming, but change is gonna come. And today, change has come to Bay Terrace Park." As a resident of this community in September of 2015, I heard a rumor of an urban legend of a group of seniors that had been meeting at the park for then 25 years. And that they'd been promised the senior center for a long time. I couldn't believe it, so I had to see it for myself. So I came down to the park on a weekday and saw almost 100 seniors doing the electric slide. And they were fellowshipping with one another. They were eating together. They loved one another. They met each other's needs. And they were the senior center. The people were the senior center. So the Lord put it on my heart to make this my community action project for Rise San Diego. The seniors asked me who I was that first day and what office I was with. And I told them that I was simply just a resident. Immediately, they shared about their broken promises that were made for them and how long they'd been waiting. They asked me what I was there for, and I told them I was there to help them get a senior center. And they said, "What? You're not with an office and you're going to help us get a senior center?" I say that if you want change to come to your community, you don't need a fancy title. You don't need to serve in an office. You don't even need to be elected. No offense. But there's power in the people. Right? There's power. Did you hear me? We can be the change if we take initiative. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." All we needed was a vision. All we needed was to open our eyes to see the injustice that was being done. All we needed was to open our ears to hear their pain and to have a heart to care. So can you imagine if every citizen in the city of San Diego adopts a project, what could our city be? What could we be like? Well, that's what happened with this project in the spirit of Bayanihan. When we, the Filipino American community of San Diego, stepped up together with the support of many others to champion this project. And here we are today. I would like to take this time to thank first and foremost God for making this miracle happen. My husband, my parents, my family, friends for all their love and support. President Rudy Bautista, Mar Patron, Romy Mariah, Dolly Alvarez, Juanito Dalindin, and the countless Bay Terrace seniors that have helped to advocate for this project. The mayor for pushing the funding through for this project, Councilmember Monica Montgomery and her amazing staff for ensuring that this project broke ground today and that it's her priority. Councilmember Cate for his support, Councilmember Cole and her former staff for their support while in office, Pam Eisen, formerly from Cole's office, who was instrumental in helping me with this project, Rise San Diego, Tony Young, and Dwayne Crenshaw for their help and support, my Rise San Diego coaching group, yes, for all their support, the Skyline Paradise Planning Hills group that participated and gave their support. I have a number of organizations, NAFA, Mabuhay Foundation, Samahan Philam Association, COPAL, BayPAC, Audie De Castro, the Honorable Council Jen for the Philippines, Dr. Kudal, Francine Maigi, Ed Aparis, and countless other Philam leaders who showed support for this project. My boots on ground fellow Philam social justice warriors, Mr. and Mrs. James Patterson, who are here today. He's my 5th grade teacher.
All right.
And my brothers and sisters from church that have been praying for this project every single day. Thank you so much for making this happen. Thank you so much, City, all of the workers there. But also thank you, all of you, because we went there and we fought, and we know how hard that was. And it's not over yet. Remember, we're going to make sure this gets built in October. Thank you.
Well said, Cynthia. All right, I'm on a timeline. You know that now. October, that's good. So Mr. Patterson, fifth grade teacher, welcome. I love that. That is terrific. It's now my pleasure to introduce our final speaker, of course, Rudy Bautista, who is president of the Phil M. Bay Terraces Senior Association. Rudy, again, thank you for all your help and support, my friend. Rudy. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to make this short because this nice weather is getting to us, and so we can have a little refreshment. Mayor Faulconer, well, Councilwoman Montgomery, distinguished guests, members and friends of Bay Terrace Filipino American Senior Association, the senior association who's been here for many, many years, not the ones that are just trying to get the credit out of this. My name is Rudy let me say good morning too, I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. And like I was introduced, my name is Rudy Bautista. I'm the appointed spokesperson of this association that is very grateful for the great beginning of the long-awaited construction of the building, which will house the meeting and gatherings of our group. Our group is very appreciative for the great help that this building will bring to us. It will lessen our work in bringing out the chairs and tables, as you can see, the tables that we need to conduct our meetings, putting up the tents to shelter us from the elements, and returning them back for the next use. This is especially important because most of our members are seniors and incapable of doing the hard work and the heavy equipment that we're trying to accomplish. We are now very happy with great anticipation that to some of us, the building will become a reality. Sad to say that too many of our seniors left us in this world without seeing the completion of its creation. Just last night, I was informed that one of our avid members passed away without seeing its culmination, and unfortunately, one is going to be viewed tomorrow. So again, many thanks for the advocacy of Cynthia Suero and to the help of the numerous people that I cannot name because so many are helping, who supported us in making this long struggle a success. Thank you very much. My name is Rudy again.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Rudy. Well done, Rudy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rudy. Again, thank you to all of you for being here today and everybody who's standing here from the community. What do you say? We ready to make this official? Yeah. Let's go. Come on. We're going to break ground. Come on over here. Come on over, guys.
Come on, keep going. Faster you shovel, faster we can get this done.